founded it alone.
So what made you want to do that?
Because I found the void, and I felt that we needed to fill the void where some people in underserved communities did not have the opportunity to careers that they never knew existed. Because how do they know it exists if you don't expose them to it? You can't be what you don't see. So I decided to found this organization and to create that space where we expose them to opportunities.
Okay, and then this is your fundraiser. So what is your future plans for this?
The future plans is simple: to expand the program, to get more funding, impact more lives, just generally help more people.
I love that. And if somebody wanted to get involved or had a student that they wanted to bring to you, what would they do?
All they need to do is find us on social media, or go to our website, expose.ngo. Everything about us is expose, because we want to expose people to opportunities.
I love the name. That's perfect. Thank you so much for all you do.
It must have been 2013. Mona reached out to me and said, I'm starting something. Would you be interested? And I was like, I'm with you. So I refer to myself as a day one. Okay. For Upward African Women, and I've been with the organization ever since in different capacities. Right now I serve as a board member, and of course lend my time when and where I can, but that's our, and we're friends also. We raised our kids together. So we are friends first.
And what are we exactly celebrating or doing today?
So this is our annual gala, right? It is I think, primarily to raise awareness within the community of the work that we do. It is also a fundraiser. It's our major fundraising event of the year. And it is an opportunity for us to showcase, right, the impact that we've had on the community. We will have some of our students attending today, so people will get to meet them. It's, feel and touch the impact that the organization is making. So that's what today means for us.
Okay, so for my audience that knows absolutely nothing, I heard you mention students.
Yes.
What is it that you help them do?
Okay. So our foundation is education. We really believe that through education, formal, informal, right, college or vocational, right, if people have the opportunity to get an education and to be trained and to have a skill, then they can definitely improve their opportunities, right? Their earning opportunities, and through earning, we know that impacts, has a greater impact on society, societal gains, how you can influence the world around you. We've seen this tried and tested in all the different parts of the world that we've helped people to advance their families or their communities. So when people think about us, I want them to think about we are giving young people in Los Angeles, greater Los Angeles County, in fact, and surrounding counties, an opportunity to know what it is like to be in different roles. So we bring professionals to them through projects, workshops, various types of interactions, panels, so that they can see the art of what's possible.
So what would be the age that you're dealing with?
Yeah, so mostly we deal with middle school through high school. Our main program is that. As we're growing and expanding, we're hoping that we can bring the younger ones. We've added a mental health component to what it is that the organization does. So that way we're not just saying, hey, you can be the next governor, but also how'd you get there in a balanced way, right? So we're trying to cover all fronts. Yeah, right.
Okay, so to get involved, and also if you know a student that might need you, what do we do?
So I think the best thing to do is visit our website, expose.ngo. There's a lot of information there. The easiest way to get in touch with us is just send us a message, and we've made that very easy for people. Another way is to follow us on Instagram and on LinkedIn if you're more of a professional, so that if you want to get involved and you would like to come and talk to the kids that we mentor, or you want to be part of a workshop, you can send us a message on either of these platforms and we'll get in touch with you. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. All right, we're here with Tyrone. Can you tell us what brings you here today, what you're supporting?
we are here, and all of us, particularly public figures, are here today to help, show, and give support to those who are in need. One of the things that we don't do enough of is that we don't tell people, show up and support. And supporting others is a very, very, very big deal for me, particularly with all the things in which I've been through. I always want to make sure that I continue to give.
I love that. So tell me what you've been up to.
I'm doing really well. Recently, of course, I got my the Moment in Music history that I do is now on iHeartRadio, and I just signed now with Quelly Television to do my the audio video portions of A Moment in Music history, and so things are going really well. Doing television and radio at the same time. It's pretty good.
I love that. I love that you're doing so well, too. So let us have your social media so we can keep track of you.
Yes, indeed. You can reach me on all social media platforms at Tyrone, DUBOSE, or at my website at rnbhistorian.com.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
you. Have a good day now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm a team member, and I've been with Expose about 12 years and watched the growth in the projects that we do both here and abroad. So we're excited about what we're doing here and the expansion. We've recently been asked to work with younger children in addition to middle and high school students. So we're expanding and we're excited about it.
So my audience that may not know what Expose is, what's the best way to explain what Expose is and does?
Okay, we are a nonprofit organization, and our main focus in the United States is to educate youth about what kind of career options are out there, many, things that they may have never heard of and wouldn't know what kind of direction to go in. So we bring in speakers that tell them what kind of classes they took, what interested them into their career, what career changes they've had maybe over the years, and they always want to know what kind of money they're going to make. So we answer all those questions.
Okay, so if somebody wants to get involved, what do they do?
Go on to expose.ngo, and that's our website. You can donate on the site. You can look at all the projects that we have here and abroad, and you can volunteer.
Well, thank you so much, and you have a good day now.
All right, thank you so much.
I'm one of the founding members of Expose, so I've been with Expose from the beginning.
And tell me a little bit about Expose. What's the most...
Expose have supported women and children in different parts of the world and in the U.S. as well. We have supported and sponsored children and women in their career, a trade school specifically, and we've sponsored children that are going to school, and we're still sponsoring children right now in Ghana, in Kenya, and in Nigeria. And over here too, we've done a lot of activity at the Expedition Center.
Okay, and today's a fundraising event, correct? It's an annual thing?
We usually do it annually, but now we're going to do it every other year. So we won't be back till 2027. Yes, that's why it's important for all of us that will be attending to give generously. And if you could not attend, you can go to our website and give towards next year, because we use these funds we get from here to sponsor all our recipients.
Anything anybody would want to know would be on the Expose website?
Yes, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, we're on Facebook. Find Expose. It will tell you all the works we've done and all the children we have impacted all over the world, and all our activities will be on Expose.
Well, thank you so much, and you have a good day now.
Thank you very much.
You're going to be performing. What are you going to perform?
I am going to be performing one of my songs called Canoita. Canoita is a song that speaks about social people, immigration, social causes, and I am just very compelled as a Hispanic Latina to speak about this. And I love Los Angeles, and I think something that when I hear the shout that I love Los Angeles, au, 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 it reminds me of how strong we are as a community, and we are strong. I mean, even the economic finances of California says that we are the fourth in the world and the most important economy in the country. So that's because we are Los Angeles.
I agree, and we can survive pretty much anything.
I think color brings beauty, and I think always when you are like grateful, to God, to the universe about who you are, you do appreciate color and beauty. That's what we are, and that's why we're here. We are, supporting causes. The beauty about that is that you can ask any person of any color, like, do you eat? Do you need love? Do you have to go to the bathroom? Everybody's going to say yes. So we are at the end of the day, we're the same people. Just the difference is that you are either choose to follow the right thing or the wrong thing.
Yeah, we're more alike than we are different.
I'm sorry?
I said we're more alike than we are different.
Totally. And also I always think about women, like we women are strong when we talk about like our periods, menopause, and things that, we understand what is to have a broken heart and what guys have done to us, isn't it? So I think we're stronger when we see that and we don't see purses or shoes.
Okay, so I hear you have a charity as well. What is that?
It's called Mujer de Fe Foundation, Women of Faith Foundation. It's not a religious foundation, but we work right now a project with women in prison, that is singer-songwriters from prison, telling their stories through the things that they have gone through. So it's a foundation through arts.
I love that. Okay, how do we keep track of you and what you're up to?
Sure. Well, Paulina Aguirre Music, you're going to find me in all Google, but also you can find me in the new animation movie of Batman, in the closing title with Taboo Black Eyed Peas, where I'm singing and I also co-wrote the song.
I love that. I love that so much. You have a good day.
You too.
So how are you affiliated with this event today?
Invited by my friend Nicole, who is the publicist, and she's for this event.
Okay, but it seems like a really good charity for education. And I heard you talk a little bit about that.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. As I mentioned earlier, education is the one thing that you can never take away from anybody. So my advice to the youth is go to school, surround yourself with people who want to inspire you to be a better person as you grow up in society. But I believe in the power of education, and I love supporting organizations like this.
Okay, and then I heard you have a new movie. What is it?
I do. I have a movie that's currently out. It's called A Line of Fire. It was released on Sony's digital platforms. So it's on Amazon Prime. It's on Apple TV, in flight everywhere. If you're on Qatar, all of the airlines. Starring David A. White, Oscar winner Cuba Gooding Jr., Jason Patrick, Katrina Bowden, Scott Baio, and a few others as well.
A few others.
Yes, and I just completed production on another movie called Straight Shot in South Carolina with David A. White, Dolph Lundgren, Tyrese Gibson, William Forsythe, Rachel Lear Cook, and a few others as well.
Well, good for you. I can't wait to see those.
Thank you. And I have a podcast called The Discovery Pod with Eve. I get ready to tape season 3 in 3 weeks.
Okay, so how do we keep track of you? What's your social?
Eve Richards _Eve on Instagram.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you. Of course. Thank you for having me.
And I know that you're a doctor. You're a psychologist, correct?
Right. I am a psychologist, and I'm also known as Dr. B.
Dr. B, I love that. Okay, how did you get hooked up with Expose?
Okay. I connected with Expose. I was lucky enough to link up with Monalisa through our sons. And from that first moment, we connected and realized we do have a shared mission. I also have a nonprofit. It is more geared to low-fee and accessible quality mental health care. So we've kind of brought it together. And now I'm on the board, and we're hoping to be able to really build a great curriculum to put out there.
So if somebody needed your assistance, how would they go about getting it?
So to find me for assistance, people can go to hiveofhope.org or centerdcs.com.
Okay, and if they wanted to donate to your charity, how would we do that?
There is a donate button on hiveofhope.org, and that would be wonderful because we're able to then spread a lot more of the activities that these kids just find so amazing.
Thank you so much for all you do. How are you affiliated? How did you get here?
I'm here because I'm a guest. I'm one of the media partners for Expose from the Immigrant Magazine Inc. Okay, we are a media outfit that connects brands with first-generation immigrants in America.
I love that. I didn't know that existed.
Yes. So there are 46.3 million first-generation immigrants, and they have a spending power of $1.6 trillion. Absolutely. And so we make sure brands like the city, the state, Walt Disney, tap and remittance companies, banks, they have the right messaging for these communities of immigrants. So that's our job. And we also help immigrant business owners and organizers to connect with the brands that are American and connect with each other. So for instance, tonight I'm very happy because the Immigrant Magazine facilitated the relationship between Expose and District 9 of the city of Los Angeles with current price. And they've been supporting the initiative Expose. It's executing in the city, helping underserved children with STEM education, which we need right now. And most of the kids in Los Angeles City, they need this STEM education in order to be compliant with the future of education, because artificial intelligence is changing the way people learn, it's changing the way people work, and so STEM education is the future for the kids of today. So Expose is doing a wonderful job helping the youth of Los Angeles, and we're so proud that we're part of this journey with Monalisa.
I love it, and I feel your passion, so that's great.
And so to find us, we are on www.immigrantmagazine.com, and also we are on YouTube on Team TV, the voice of immigrants. So we represent all immigrant communities. It's not African immigrants. All immigrant communities have a voice with us, and we are AI enabled. That means we can create communication and translate your communication into multiple languages, such as the audience that you're targeting would receive your messaging in the right tone with the right information.
I love that. Well, I'm going to let you go. I got all your social media.
I did a talk with this organization this summer. I was introduced through a friend, and I met the founder, Monalisa. I was inspired by her story and what she's trying to do here, and that is why I'm here tonight.
Okay. And so you believe in education?
Oh, yeah. I will agree with education is important. I think that historically that's shown to be the case, and anyone who tries to keep education away from especially young people is trying to control them in a way that isn't beneficial to them most often. So I do think that education and asking the right questions really in that education is very important.
Yeah, I like that. Ask the right questions. And then be able to find a place where you can find the answers.
Right questions.
Ask the right questions and find the right answers.
Yeah, and find the right answers. You'll get to the right answers if you find the right questions, and you'll come to more questions if you ask the right questions too, which is a beautiful thing about that.
I love that. And I know you don't have social media, but you have a lot of clients we're familiar with. You have a lot of clients we're familiar with. How did you get into what you do?
That's a good question. I was exposed to it really. So I started out doing TV by following my stepsister, who was an intern for the David Letterman show back in the early 2000s, I want to say. And I just got into it that way and kept doing it. So just went from show to show as we do in television. Yeah.
Well, thank you, and thank you for supporting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
How did you get involved in all this?
I'm a guest of the founder of the organization, Monalisa.
Mona knows everybody.
Wonderful lady, yes.
She sure is. So you have a gala as well. Do you have a charity that goes with it?
No, I don't have a charity, but I get involved in charities that is associated with the gala. So the Global Couture Gala is a platform where I give emerging couture designers around the world an opportunity to showcase their collection on the runway.
See, now I think that's a good cause too.
It is. Actually, for the last few years, it's been presented by Porsche downtown LA.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so how do we keep track of you and find out about your gala?
Well, I have a platform on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm happy you're supporting me.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and how did you get connected with all this?
Well, I'm from the Immigrant magazine. I'm the founder of the Immigrant magazine, and the way I'm connected to this is that I'm a media partner to Expose. We've been media partners for everything. Monalisa, who's the founder, the amazing, inspiring founder of this organization, we've been supporting her because that's what we do at the Immigrant magazine. We support communities that do wonderful things for each other. Yeah.
Now, is this an online magazine?
So we exist online on a website, immigrantmagazine.com, and we also have an amazing YouTube channel called Team TV Voice of Immigrants, where we tell the stories of successful immigrants, where we bring resources, we celebrate our allies, and we do a lot of advocacy work.
I love that. That is so cool. So tell me all of the social media so we can keep track of all of your stuff.
Yeah. Our social media is at Pam and Chang. We also have a YouTube channel. We have a Facebook page, The Immigrant Magazine. Also, I do have a personal Facebook page and Twitter. And one thing I really want to say is that at the Immigrant Magazine, what we really want to show is that there are 46.1 million first-generation immigrants who don't get celebrated, and yet they contribute $1.6 trillion to this economy. So at the Immigrant Magazine, we really want to bring that to the forefront of conversation. We don't want the 1-minute snippet on news channels that just talks about crime and everything. We want to celebrate the bloodline of this country, which is immigrants.
I love that. Thank you for all you do.
My pleasure. Thank you.